How you guys doing? Back with another late night discussion. This gonna be a story on a dude that women found attractive. Kind of reminds me of that rapper Jack Harlow. Uh, his name is Wade Wilson. This dude looked like he could model for Philip Plein, John Watanabe, Hermano Servino, and the list goes on. But this dude was a psychopath. This story here, a Florida man could face the death penalty after strangling two Cape Coral women for the sake of killing. How evil. Wade Wilson, 30 years old, was convicted on June  12th of killing Christine Melton, 35, and Diane Roods, 43, within hours of each other back in October 2019. On Tuesday, jurors recommended Wilson should be executed for his crimes, causing silent tears to fall from the eyes of the victims' families, NBC2 reports. Wilson, however, was emotionless and stone cold the entire time, according to the outlet. Wilson met Melton at a live music bar and went home with her on October the 6th, 2019. The next day, he strangled her to death in her Cape Coral home, where her body was discovered, Fox 4 reported from the trial. Man, this is just some wicked stuff. Melton was remembered as a cat lover and great friend during the trial, according to news press. Her friend since high school, Stephanie Sailors, 41, testified that she and Melton lived in Colorado before moving to Cape Coral together and were servers at the same restaurant. Melton's cousin, Samantha Catamore, testified that Melton was the quick witted godmother to her child, who made everyone feel safe and understood, the outlet reported. Ruiz was reported missing on October the 7th. The bartender was walking to work at a nearby bar when Wilson approached her in a car he stole from Melton's home. Asking for directions, Ruiz got in the car where Wilson strangled her and rolled over her until she looked like spaghetti. How evil. Wilson's dad said his son admitted during his testimony Ruiz's body was found on October 10th in a field behind a Sam's Club. Now, this is just a brutal story here. And I'm going to give my 2 cents on this story. Um, furthermore, it says Ruiz was the mother of two sons, Brandon Queller, 29, and Zane Romero, 19. Romero just testified that his mother's death happened just days before his debut in the high school marching band, which she was excited to see. I never got to see her in the crowd, Romero said. My mom will never get to see me get married. So sad. I mean, this is just a sad story, and the story goes on talking about the people that this man uh, had taken out. It's a long story. It's quite lengthy. I mean, this story is just sad. I mean, just go to show you that just go to show you that these women, why they falling for looks when it comes to these men, you could be falling for Satan. I mean, this is just an act of pure evil. Um, I saw the trial for this guy sitting up in court with a smirk on his face, like this was funny to brutally murder people like this. But you know what? You know what's so sad in all of this? These are the type of people that society actually respects. Uh, One thing I had to understand in life is that if you look good, people assume good things about you. Now, we all know this dude, he favors a model, you know, and when you look good to people, that's pretty much a get off the hook card. You could be dumb, you could be retarded. Um, if people think you look good, they'll overlook your flaws. They'll overlook all kind of negative attributes that you may have. And this is a clear sign of that because people like this Wade Wilson guy, these are the type of people, the type of low life people. People actually respect these types of people. These are the people that actually get treated like somebody in life because they have the looks. It all boils down to looks. If people think you look like something, they will perceive you in a positive light. If people think you look like trash, but yet you have a great personality, great spirit, great characteristics, it doesn't matter. Um, to brutally murder two people for no apparent reason, you got to be crazy. This dude is a psychopath. This is a real life Michael Myers here. I mean, when I hear stories like this, it just goes to show that you got some real sick people out here in this world, and some of these people need medication. Um, I just don't see how a person could just take somebody's life. You got to be possessed with evil, and I'm not trying to get spiritual here, but you got to be just a real evil person to just knock somebody off for no apparent reason. Um, they say they saying they're gonna give this man the death penalty, but you know what? He made his bed. You do stuff like this to people, you getting what you deserve. You attack people, you hurt people. You brutally knock people off like this. You cause harm to people like this. Uh, this is the karma that's coming back at you. But the thing that bothers me is these are women fell for this guy. Uh, this is a dude here who clearly didn't have any trouble with women. Um, you know, a woman testified, one of his girlfriends testified in court how he was abusive and abrasive towards her, and but she still was with him. But this just goes to show you that if you look good to women, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. The only thing that matters to women is looks. And the more stories that I do like this, on cases like this, it's all about looks. I mean, this man is a complete psychopath. And they say they're going to put him to sleep. Like I say, you make your bed, you got to be prepared to deal with the karma that's coming back at you. Um, the two people's lives are taken because of a senseless, evil psychopath. Um, his parents testified against him in court. His father did. Um, this is a very disturbing case. 30 years old and his whole life has gone down the drain because of a crazy decision that he made, to take the lives of two people. Um, I know that some people in this world are truly sick. But one thing I had to really learn in my life is that being decent in this world doesn't matter. I had to really get that through my head because, being raised very religious, I used to believe that being a decent person mattered. Being decent does not matter in this world. There are a lot of wicked people in the world, and they get treated like royalty, and people perceive them in a great way because of the way they look. So that just go to show you that looks is everything. The world is all about looks and material possessions. It's all about looks and what you have. This case right here just goes to show you what you're living amongst in this world. And cases like this just go to show you got to be careful with people. That woman that got in the car with this Wade Wilson guy should have been more discerning. She wouldn't have lost her life and got ran over by that car. This is a very sick and disturbing story. I mean, you got some people, they may look normal, but they're really sick. And this is why this cases like this just go to show you got to be discerning with people. You got to discern the energy with folks, because you just don't know what type of time people on, and you don't know what's in their head. You got people that may seem normal, but they really crazy. They really wicked and evil on the inside. So you just have to have discernment dealing with people. And this is why this story right here is a clear reason why you should be very skeptical when it comes to befriending people and dealing with folks. Test the waters first so you can know who you're dealing with. It just go to show you that once again, a story like this just go to show you that it's all about looks when it come to women. I know women found this dude to be attractive, but he was a complete psychopath. So it's more confirmation. Stories like this is just more confirmation that looks is king. Nothing else matters, regardless of what people may say. It's just a senseless story. Two people lost their lives all over a evil maniac. But that's been tonight's discussion. It's a sad story. But that just go to show you what this world is all about. Stories like this let you know what society glorifies and what society respects. But that's been another late night discussion. You guys have a good night.